Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tato's Hardcore Media. I have to apologize. OBS could be a piece of shit in Streamlabs and stuff, and it isn't working right. Um, Anyways, I'm here bringing you a video about UFOs and stuff. Please leave a like. And tell me what you think about UFOs, stuff like that I've been around, along with my father, and other people, um, and everything. Let's look here. We're looking at Joe Rogan, talking with Jerry Corbell, defending Rob Lazar, and going over this stuff. I don't personally know Bob Lazar. I don't know Jeremy Corbell. And I only know what I know from my own experiences and my father and other people working at Area 51S for other secret installations, and my own experiences with UFOs. Bob Lazar is a very smart man. I have to say that. He knows a lot of what he's talking about. And I know I said Bob Lazar and Louis Zeldo got a free ride, and they did get a free ride where people like me were told to shut up, never talk about the reality that aliens do exist, that we have crashed saucer aircraft from extraterrestrial biological entities, stuff like that. They got much more of a free ride than people like me. People were killed to be kept shut up. Anyways, some of the stuff that Bob Lazar has talked about, like I said, is pretty spot on. Okay? And when Bob Lazar talks about us working with the Russians, honestly, it makes sense, but it doesn't. We're in the biggest Cold War ever. We have nukes still pointed at each other. However, humans are supposed to work for a common goal: to keep extraterrestrials out of our lives in some ways. Let me go back to what they're talking about here on Joe Rogan, where talking about Bob Lazar was showed graphs, papers, stuff about how extraterrestrials, aliens, had interfered with our DNA and given us a boost in our evolution. This is a fact. They did. Aliens have made us evolve dozens of times, folded over, 5 times, 10 times, over and over again, coming from monkeys, stuff like that. And we're not monkeys, we've just had our DNA manipulated. And to this day, extraterrestrials still do mess with human genome, with DNA. They do this to this day. They create other races. And us, we're just the human race. It isn't about color. We're just humans to everybody else. And that's it. We're nothing special. We are pretty much just like monkeys to them. And also, what they touch upon is also, we don't have just one type of craft. We have different types of craft. Sport models that we've used, and we've used their technology along with our own, which is called reverse engineering. And we've been doing that since we've had crashed UFOs before Roswell. Before Roswell. It goes way back before Roswell, we've had stuff. What happened after World War II is that we had scientists from Operation Paperclip, I believe, where the Nazis, they knew how to make rockets. They wanted to make jet propulsion craft and do reverse engineering. They made the Bell type of craft that could manipulate and gravity waves bounce back, negative positives, like magnets and stuff, and use that to levitate craft and everything. It's something that I know very well about, and I understand it. Not as much in technical terms as a lot of others, but I get the gist of it. And we don't have just one type of craft. There's like 5, 6 or more. And we stick to one prototype that works better than others usually, for obvious reasons. We can communicate with that craft in testing. We can use those craft in not just communications testing purposes, just for that, but for other military purposes. It's a sad thing with humans. Everything has to be militarized, not just for peace. Instead of where we should be going to other stars right now. And Joe Rogan, I see with Jeremy Corbell talking about Bob Lazar and how we don't have the technology to do this and do that. Fact is, we do have the technology. We have their technology along with ours. We could go to other solar systems. We could go to other galaxies. That's a fact. Anyone who says different is full of shit. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Zeta Reticuli comes up. This has been mentioned a lot about where some of these alien beings come from. It also comes from abductees that have been abducted by aliens and used for creating a hybrid race. And these craft also have like an atmosphere, at least theirs. Have an atmosphere where matter goes around the aircraft. If you look how they could go underwater, they could go as fast as they want. Pretty much. It's because all physical matter goes around the shape of the craft. When you're out in space, you'll be bombarded by little meteorites. You'll be bombarded by space debris that's naturally out there, not just space junk from satellites. How many hundreds of thousands of years these aliens are ahead of us, I don't know, but they're at least ahead of us by that many years. And the head of Lockheed Skunk Works even said, we could bring E.T. home. We have the technology to do that. To this day, it mystifies me why celebrities get all this attention and other people that get this attention and they don't even know what I do. It's kind of sad because there are people that know a lot more than I do that should be getting more attention than celebrities. And they don't know anything that we do. It's crazy and ridiculous, but it's true. I say go to people that were in the military and talk about this stuff. There's the foreign correspondence dinners, press dinners these people have been to. Not all alien beings are the same either. They're different kinds. How many, I don't know. There are good, bad, and alien beings. They're just like humans. They can be very evil. They had wars. They still do sometimes. And there's some that want us to have peace and want us to learn. If people are willing to. And have psychic abilities. I have them, though I've pretty much closed the door on my psychic abilities. And, healing other people and being able to project and see things in a different country, a different state. That's stuff I was good at. I don't do that hardly much anymore. Plus, I don't have a connection with people or things to do that with. So I don't have a purpose. Back to Bob Lazar here. I'd say that he's a fake. You gotta remember this. What I'm saying is, some stuff doesn't seem right. And because I wasn't there, people can freely attack me for that, and I deserve it. Rightly so. The only reason why I say that, all of it doesn't sound right. I'm not saying he wasn't there. It seems like he was there, to me. He got stuff on film. He got craft on film, so obviously he was there. He was there, so obviously he was. Well, I'm saying, people, believe if half of what you hear, half of what you see, and go with all of what you know and have investigated for yourself. Do not get it from other people, especially mass media and social media. They're trash. They have their own sick, twisted political agendas, and they will lie about everything. Everything. And that goes all politicians around the world, all mass media around the world. You have to investigate stuff for yourself and learn stuff for yourself. Don't trust anybody ever. I hate to be like that, but I've learned my lesson in life. There are so many people, information officers, that are employed by CIA, FBI. Yes, there are some people from there. And government to put out misinformation. And like I said, you have to investigate stuff for yourself. And you get it, if you're lucky and unlucky as I have, to know what I have, because it's also a curse. It made me go crazy for a while. It doesn't do that anymore, thank God. Because we didn't have people to talk to, hardly. We did for a little bit, and then they went their ways. It only it was for a little bit, and if you know the right people, you can pretty much trust them to most of an extent. However, they could have been fed bad misinformation. You must question everything. And I think this gets me into trouble with people and trust, because unlike them, I've been around classified stuff. You have to learn that people are going to lie to you a lot. And that you have to find out stuff for yourself. And there's certain people you can get accurate information from. And there's people you only need to get half of that accuracy. Half of it is fact, half of it is fiction. Half of it is fed through government sources, corrupt sources that want to steer you into a bad direction. Universities, what they teach you in physics, they don't teach you right physics. I know more than just probably about everybody there in these universities. That's kind of sad because I'm pretty damn stupid. I just know what I know. That's all I need to know. I don't need stupid physics to tell me what can exist and doesn't because they're wrong. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They never will. Unless there's a revolution. And there needs to be a revolution. A changing of the guard. Where UFOs exist, psychic stuff exists, and it does. CIA uses it all the time. Russia uses psychics. United Kingdom uses psychics. France has done it. All these countries. It's just secret. They don't want you to know it. Anyways, y'all have a good day, a good morning, noon, night. Be careful, stay safe. Question everything until you've learned everything for yourself. Bye.